We're live and in color. Hi, everybody. Welcome to, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Everybody muted themselves. I'm like, what's going on? Welcome to the Monday Night Live Coin Q&A. I'm going to take a second, say hi to everybody. Shannon, hello. Joey, BMP, Empyrean, Drickett, Charles, Blues, hi Eric, Wendy, Michael Thacker, Nicolette. Who am I missing? I know there's more. Cindy. Say hi in chat if I missed you. Lynn Starr, Tom Barton, Chris Fine. I saw your question. Jesse, MTM Vaults, everybody. Hello, welcome you guys. Welcome everybody. I'm going to start off and go through just a couple announcements that we have, or should I wait just a few minutes? What do you think, guys? Hey, David, Angry Warrior. Should I wait a few minutes?
No, go for it. Let's get started.
All right.
Yeah, what a rip.
Okay, so I'm going to pop this up on stream and just go through a couple announcements for you guys. David, hello, Farm Dog. So we have, I'm going to read this to you guys. Through the end of the year, the American Numismatic Association, our national coin club, has offered significantly discounted membership rates for new members to the ANA. You sign up through your local coin club. These rates are as low as $5 for the first year, normally $30. The cost is slightly greater if you want a printed copy of the magazine at $20 for the first year, which is normally $46. An amazing discount in either case, and a deal I urge you all to consider for anyone you might know who already loves coins or may take a liking to coins. Please contact Michael Kittle, president of the Glendale Coin Club, if you need assistance with this. All membership requests must be into the ANA by the end of the year. And in our description below is Michael Kittle's email. So if you email him, let him know which membership you want, the $5 one or the $20 one, and he will get you all set up. This discount's only good to the end of the year. So I urge you guys to, if you're not members of the ANA, please, 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 it's our national coin club. You can submit to NGC without without having to pay for a membership to NGC. You can use your ANA number. So many great educational offerings and everything. So please think about doing that. Also, we encourage people who are into errors and varieties to check out CONECA. It is the Combined Organization and Numismatic Error Collectors Association. Check that out. It's CONECA. If you want to join, it's an excellent organization. Tell them the Live Coin Q&A sent you. You get your name in their magazine. You get a magazine with your membership. So, yeah. And I don't think that you didn't put our little kiddo on the announcements page, right, Shay?
No.
Okay.
We got later.
So one more now. Actually, I have two. We have a kiddo in the YouTube coin community. His channel name is Coin Kid. His channel link is also in our description below. He sent us an email, super polite kid, asked us if we would give him a shout out. He is a new YN member of the ANA. And so you guys can, if you would go down there in the description, click on his channel link and show him some support. We need to keep the kids involved. It's really, really important. Okay. Oh, slide 16 has his info. Okay. Anyway, and also one of our moderators, Big Red Bullion, is really close to his 2K, his 2,000. He's going to be doing a huge party giveaway when he reaches 2K. I think he only needs 50. So if one of our moderators could grab Big Red's link and throw that up in chat. Oh, there's our coin kid. Hey, welcome. Welcome. So good to see you here. There's coin kid in chat. Everybody say hi to him. Welcome him. If one of the mods can grab Big Red Bullion's channel link and throw that up, please go support him. He's only 50 away. He's been working super hard. He's a super big supporter of the community. So not unlike all of you. We know you all are, but all right. That's all I have. Anybody else have anything? Linda, hello, Brian Hooper. Angry
Yeah,
Word.
Brian Hooper, and Blues Coins,
Honey Neeson.
Linda Wallace.
Welcome.
We got the usuals on tonight.
Heck yeah. Thanks for being here, you guys. I know there's tons of people streaming, some really good channels streaming right now. We're super honored that you chose to be here with us. Hopefully, maybe you can open a bunch of tabs and watch several screens at once. So anyway, yeah, that's all I have. Anybody? Oh, what happened? Frank turned his camera off. He's camera shy.
Just had to move.
There he is. So any other announcements, you guys? Anything you want to say?
Nope.
No?
I say, hey.
Well, maybe just a little upcoming schedule. So
There's Big Red's channel. Thanks, Cindy.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
So
all the troublemakers are here. Where?
On panel, all 5 of us. Especially that Adam kid.
The Adam guy, he's a troublemaker.
Yeah, see that? Yeah. He's not denying.
Yeah, you know.
So our bye week is going to be the weekend of Christmas. So that following Monday. That's it.
Yeah, the 27th is our bye week. So
yeah.
Next week.
I guess that kind of makes it. Our next show is going to be after the new year. After that time.
Well, next week we'll be on next week, and then, right?
Yeah, we will be on next week.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Unless you don't want to.
No, I do.
A lot of people in chat.
I thought maybe because I've been sick, I thought maybe I lost time or something, and this weekend is Christmas. I almost panicked there for a second.
Yeah, you did. Hey, Frank, where are you going? You're not going anywhere. I got my eye on you. My one good eye. All right, that's really it. Everybody have a wonderful Christmas.
Is it the audio cutting around, or is it my connection?
I think it's you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's your microphone keeps going in and out.
Well, we had lots of submissions this week.
We did.
Only a few made the cut.
Impering, he can't post his link. He's if somebody could grab Coin Kid's link in our description and post it in chat, that'd be great.
Wow! Thank you, Kimberly.
Full Jefferson.
Whoa! $10.
Thanks, $10. Kimberly. Thank you very much.
Amazing, I tell you.
Yeah. You with the 32.
Guys, thank you for your support.
Sean, are we doing the giveaway tonight, or are you doing it next week for the magnifier?
No, we could do it tonight. I'm giving away a USB scope next week for the final one.
For next week, okay.
Yeah.
And then I still have mine. I want to give away tonight.
Yeah, you're giving that away tonight, right?
Give that away tonight, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Joey, if you're in chat, I don't know if you saw my little thing I posted earlier. I responded to your email when you sent the address for your prize win last week. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know what prize you want. I also have a couple albums coming in this week, so
I think that's what he said, didn't he? That he wanted to wait for the album.
I don't know. Did he just post his response within the last day or two?
Oh, I don't know. I put one in your inbox in your folder.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought he said he wanted to wait for the albums.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Do we still have Strike It Rich?
Yeah, we have a copy of that.
Okay. So we want to get to looking at some coins.
Sure.
Do it.
All right.
Let's roll.
Oh, what happened? Oh, wait, we got somebody down. Oh, Frank, we lost. Whoop, where'd he go? Never mind. I don't know what's happened. Frank's playing peekaboo. All right. So should I put it full screen, you guys, or should I leave us on the
No,
side?
leave us on there.
Okay.
That way.
Oh, that's announcements. Never mind.
Why do you keep going back to announcements?
I don't know what's going. It's just doing it.
There you go.
Okay. You want to read that?
1955 Lincoln cent from Robert S. Hi guys, I have this 55 Lincoln penny that looks like it has a cud on Lincoln's head. Also a possible Poorman's double die. What do you think?
Frank, your audio is like, am I the only one hearing that?
It's probably it's in the private chat. I don't know if I can stream.
Oh,
I might just have to. Sorry, guys.
That's
Oh, it's
okay.
okay, man.
You'll get it
Connections
figured
crap.
out.
Toodles.
Toodaloo.
You'll get it figured out. Frank just moved, you guys, so he's in the process of getting everything wired up and everything. Oh no.
All right. So you want to advance the slide, Paula, or he's frozen? I think she's frozen now. Little technical difficulties tonight, y'all.
The robots got me.
There it is.
Okay.
Am I back?
Wait,
You're
you
back.
have two of you.
Yay!
Your
we got
doppelganger.
controllers. Oh.
Oh,
Well, now
man.
Sean's on top, so. Okay, wait a minute. Where'd the slideshow go? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Right here. It's in
Yeah,
front
it's
of
still
us.
there.
Okay, can you
I
guys
guess.
see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cracked skull for sure.
Yeah, look at that thing on his head.
So Schumar did a bunch of studies on this.
And this is common on the poor man's for sure. I see it all the time on those poor man double dies. The
Uh-oh.
crack. Uh-oh.
Needs to be re-uploaded.
It
I
does?
think Paula, when you went on there twice, it probably kicked the other one out.
Oh.
Well, while you're
Sorry.
doing that, yeah, Joey, if you're Joey K, if you're in chat, I did not receive your updated email. I'm double checking. I don't see it.
Maybe it was somebody else that said they wanted to wait.
The next slide shows the close-up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So this is a interior die break, you guys. In chat.
If I'm not
People
mistaken,
are
I think that's attributed on Cuds on Coins.
It is.
It is. I'm not gonna say common, but man, that's a big old piece of skull just hanging there.
Yeah.
You should see the one on the 55S.
There's tons of progressions on these too,
Yeah.
which is cool. Schumar did a whole study on those.
It was in my book too, Paula.
Oh,
S16.
was it?
Yeah.
The one on the 55S is looks like his head exploded. It's pretty cool.
55 as a date is loaded with all sorts of crap. The BIEs on the they're on all three, right? The PD and S.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You see it more on the P
You see it
and
more on the Denvers.
S. Yeah. Oh, the D, the Denver.
The BIEs.
Oh, the buys. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. You said the S has a really nice one though.
Oh
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Plus an assortment of other retained die breaks on the reverse and cuds and.
So you guys know, the poor man's doubled die is not actually a doubled die. It's just die wear.
Die deterioration doubling.
Michael, die deterioration. Michael Kittle had a presenter on his at his Coin Club meeting last week that actually talked about this and begged people not to pay money for one of these poor man double dies. And I'm going to ask you the same thing. Please don't pay money for these. It's just a worn out die. That's all it is. It is not a doubled die at all.
No.
You see die deterioration.
You know what's funny, Paula? Way back in the day, I'd have to say it was in the late 50s or early 60s. There was a coin dealer that had put out an ad in a newspaper requesting that he would buy every poor man's double die that you come across. I think he was paying like $1 a piece or something like that.
Well, he probably knew they were junk and just wanted to get them out of circulation.
Yeah, well, he would have been in for a long. Yeah, long.
There's a bunch
so many of these
55 poor man's for sure.
Oh, and 53 also.
Oh, 53,
53. Yeah, anything with that curved, butt of the last digit, is susceptible to that.
But it is a great example to have if you want to know what die deterioration doubling looks like, because they actually call it die deterioration doubling. Mm-hmm. And it's not really doubling. It's along the same lines as machine doubling. It's worthless.
If you like the coin, you can still buy the coin if you like it. Just don't overpay for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Paula, why don't you tell that to the people that actually bid $5-10 a piece of them?
Well, I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to do.
15 or 20.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, for a mid-state one, people are paying about $20 for them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a worn out die. It is a worn out die. The perimeter of the coin is especially vulnerable to die wear and die fatigue and stresses like that. And that's all this is. It's just a worn out die. So just don't. I mean, you can find one, as you know. You don't need to buy them. Yeah. So. And it doesn't look anything like a real 55.
And keep an eye out for the FS 102. Yes. A lot of people miss that one, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's actually more rare than the FS 101 from what I heard.
Yep. It is.
Chief Stacker, you're right. Yeah, it's like night and day between the 101 and a poor man's double die. But the most spectacular part about this coin is that interior die break.
Yeah. I think that part makes this coin, more valuable than the poor man's die deterioration.
Yeah. And those die breaks are like we talked about earlier. You can find them in you can find like the whole progression of them, which is really cool. Schumacher spent, I want to say like 2 years or something studying the progression on those. I think he even wrote up a book. So, and he had fun doing it.
Yeah, I think this is the more advanced stage of this. I think there was even one with even a spike that goes through.
Some of them go through on the top. Yeah. It gets a lot more nasty than that one. Oof.
Yeah.
So if you think of the die life as a bell curve, where you have it really, as far as high quality at the start, right? And it's a real thin line. And as it grows and grows, the quality kind of goes down a little bit. And then you get this bell curve that goes all the way up here. And most of them are minted from that die. And then it tapers off again to that last bit before the die is removed from service. And so some people, collectors, like one side of that bell curve, and that's all they'll ever buy is that first, the best of the best. And then there's some folks like us that are kind of interested in that last tail end bit of stuff that right before the die is no longer useful anymore. It's just
terminal state.
Terminal state. That's right. I think it's just as cool as the beginning of the bell curve with it being a beautiful coin.
Where you have no detail on the wheat stalks. It's pretty much just flat.
Yeah. Spike, due to inflation, the poor man listings on eBay have now increased. I wouldn't even get used to the word poor man's double die. I know. Yeah, it's like wah wah.
Did they actually make a spot in the album for Poor Man's Double Die?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so. Did they?
I thought some of them did, but maybe I'm wrong.
That's the kind of thing that you would see in a Littleton album.
Yeah. Now we know who bought that guy's poor man's double.
All right. Well, I'll read this one. 1976 D Washington Quarter from BMP 804. Not trying to use your forum for a show and tell, but it seems like the bank bags keep on giving. Attached, you'll find pictures of a circulated 1976 D Bicentennial Quarter that I pulled from a bank bag tonight. I'm confident that it's the FS 101 by the heavy doubling on Liberty. I enjoy sharing because that's how I learn and what to look for, and seeing true from the wild examples work best for me. Question that I do have is, from your experience, do you think the scratch on the right side of the obverse behind Washington's head would get a details grade? I know they are sometimes a little lenient and might net grade it. It's not an obvious unattractive from the naked eye, but under magnification, it's more prominent. Thanks all, and keep it up.
We don't mind the show and tells at all, especially when they're like this. This is a braggart coin.
Mm-hmm.
This is a braggart coin for sure.
Look at that. That doubling.
So do we have, I think we have, let's see. Whoops. Hi, Dodger.
yeah, Shannon. That's exactly what they did, because if you didn't have $1,500 to cough up, you just put a poor man's in that spot.
So look at the B, especially that huge.
The L. Look at that L. Look at the I. Yep.
Yeah,
and actually, we don't have a picture of In God We Trust, huh? But it's doubled too. I mean, the whole thing, the date. I don't think he sent us a picture of those.
Can we go back and look at the full op?
Yeah, I was just going to do that. So there's the scratch.
On the head.
Right on his neck. See that scratch right there?
Or isn't it right coming out of the bow from his little ponytail?
Yeah.
Is that it right there?
Yeah. And it's
I think they will details grade that.
Yeah.
I think it depends. Sometimes, believe it or not, like I've had Franklins that have had like little scratches like that, and they'll grade it down a little bit, but they won't give it a details.
Yeah. Well,
I think it all depends on the grader and who's looking.
If you looked at the pictures though that he sent, it's pretty obvious.
Does that scratch go into the devices, or is that just on the fields?
It's just on the field, I believe.
I think it just all depends on who's looking at the coin, who makes that final decision. Sometimes, they'll give it a pass, but it just depends.
I mean, he could always send it to Annex, pay $10 or whatever. And if it comes back details, it all depends on what he wants to do with the coin. Does he want it in a holder to protect it? I mean, you could buy them yourself and put them in there, and have it graded. I don't know. I mean,
still valuable.
I was just looking at my example. The motto shows virtually no doubling. It's that Liberty is the main feature.
Really?
I think a date too, isn't it?
I thought it
No, I
did,
think
but
it's just
yeah, but
Liberty.
Liberty is the main feature.
Yeah,
But I
Liberty's
thought that
definitely-
In God We Trust and the date showed some.
And
Maybe I'm thinking of another one.
TY.
You might be thinking of the 70D or one of those.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't see it on this one. Not even the date.
No, Liberty's the definite pickup point on that.
What do you think? XF on this?
Yeah, XF40.
I mean, it's a great coin to have, but
it is. Yeah, it seems most examples have been in XFAU. There's not too many of these that'll come up mint state. That's where the value gets particularly nasty, is when they get up to mint state, like 63, 64. So
I mean,
if you got these out there, guys. I know a lot of people hoarded these when they first came out.
yeah, I think they still are.
Yeah.
There's probably some mint state examples out there. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And it's Liberty is really obvious. When you find one, you'll know it.
There's a 102 in there also.
Yeah, it's minor. It's not one that I will go out of my way to personally own. I really wanted 101, and I thought about getting 102 just to kind of be a completist about it. But after looking at it, oh man, it's just not there for me. But it is a thing. There is a 102. Surprisingly, there is no P minted double dies yet. But if
right.
Yeah, okay. Can't believe Denver Mint cranked something like this out in the middle of the 70s. In the middle of the 70s, of all.
In the 70s, though, Denver was knocking out all kinds of double dies, like especially in the Kennedy series and stuff.
Yeah, Kennedy's
74D. You got your so they had issues in the 70s. They had somebody that was screwing up.
But I'm glad something like this exists on
definitely
one of the most decorated commemorative quarters. I still love them for as modern as they are. I think they're spectacular. I collected a lot of these when I was a kid.
Oh, people still are. I mean, they because it's different. They think that it must be valuable, I guess. But I mean, they made a ton of these. But so if you have hoarded these, like Sean said, get to looking. Get to looking.
Yeah, let's see, 860 million. Just the Denver Mint.
Yeah, there's more out there that have this for sure.
Oh yeah.
That was second only let's see, 65 and 67. There were quite a few, 1.8 billion and 1.5 billion. They kind of settled down after that.
Well, the Mint didn't produce a 75 quarter. They put all their eggs in one basket with this release. It was kind of a big deal back in the day. The whole bicentennial program.
There are a couple of little minor DDRs and I think an RPM on this too.
Very cool.
Not on this coin, but as varieties you can look for.
And if not looking for this, man, look for some errors. You find one of these with like 2 or 3 curved clips on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any error on a bicentennial coin, it doesn't matter which one, is particularly desired.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've been following the market on these for quite some time. So.
Yeah, I love the bicentennial errors.
Can you go to the next slide for me?
I can.
So I just wanted to comment on this. I saw that. So I don't know if you guys do this, but see how he has marked his flip there, and especially the CRH 12/9/21. So he even put the date, and how he found it, and that will be enough for later. Like I'll put the name of if I get a bag of 5,000 coins, I'll put the seller's initials and date. And so I kind of know what I was doing way back then. I'll never forget that bag I was searching, right? Especially when you find something like this. But so keep your stuff. If you keep your stuff like this, it'll be a really handy later when you're going back through your boxes looking at your coins.
That's a good idea. I don't ever even think to put the date on it, but that's a good idea.
I probably would have had that on the outside so that when I'm searching through my boxes, I'd see it, but that's just me.
He may have flipped it over just to take the picture.
Maybe, yeah, true.
What, Adam?
I write mine on the flip. I don't even use an insert. I just write it on the flip.
You're Mr.
Like,
Sharpie.
if I want to
man,
remove it, I'll just put a little alcohol on the flip and remove it. But
Well, I cut up all the spare paper we have, but it's blank, because we'll use paper and just make little squares. Like,
No,
nice.
I'm lucky if mine makes it off my desk.
yeah, my desk is the same way, Paula. Don't worry.
Yeah.
1972 Lincoln cent. After looking at so many 1972 Lincoln cents, you still can't believe it when you find a DDO. Treasure hunting is fun. Especially an FS 104, the rarest. This coin has been circulating for a long time and it's beat up, but looking at the rim near Liberty, I believe is the FS 104. I would like to know what you guys think about it and grading. It might get details, but should I do it anyway? Well, after some review and discussion, we identified it as FS 107, which is similar but different. If you look at that L, look on the horizontal bar of L just above it, and at the vertical bar just above it as well. Pretty visible. 104
has a huge die marker too.
That's right. 104, right to the left of the L is a rim cud, and that's not on this one. So this one, that helped us attribute this coin.
Well, there are also non-doubled dies that have that same rim cut, so you got to be very careful.
Yeah.
104, it's rare, but boy, is it unspectacular. It's not my favorite double die just based off of the virtue of, appearance and how dramatic it's not. So, you have to know all your you have to know everything that you can about that 104. It is pricey, especially if you have a mid state one. It gets pretty nutty.
I think it's because it's so rare, right? And that's why the price is so high on it.
Yeah.
Look at the U.
It is a nice double die, though.
Yeah,
I would still take it for sure.
Yeah.
Nothing bad to say about 107. It's one of my favorites. Outside of like 101, 102,
is nice too.
And 103.
108. I like 108.
Hey, Dodger.
Dodger. I like them all. I'll take them
105, all. PCGS seems to miss all the time. I always send that one in and they always send it back to me. Like, no, you missed it again.
So do you guys in chat see the doubling on this? You should be able to see it.
Take a look at the W and we and trust.
Sorry, those are the die markers.
Yeah, that W on the right side. Look at that.
Yeah.
And the U.
God, right there.
Oh, God's strong. And
big time.
The doubled I.
Mm-hmm.
It's adding to the device. It's making it much thicker, wider, larger.
Awesome.
Oh, thanks, ND96 RAM. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, for sure. Hit that like on your way out. Make sure you're subscribed.
So one of the other things on the that 107 is there were some markers. Can you go back up one?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
On this particular marker, right below VDB, there's a die gouge that is at an angle coming up from the rim there. And then on the reverse,
The
right
little
under the
dot.
end of unum, there is a small
Die
die gouge as well, a little tiny thing. So I just wanted to mark those real quick. So you got to look at
Markers
your
can be
markers.
tough on these.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome find though, Dodger.
Heck yeah.
So this is our kiddo. This was our email that we got from our kiddo, Coin Kid. I just put it in there so I could remember to talk about him. But so it says, "Hello, I am a 14-year-old coin collector with a YouTube channel I started about 1.5 years ago, and I've been watching your videos for a few years. I actually think he thought he was writing Sean. Hello, Clarice. But he got us and Sean. I was wondering if you could possibly shout me out or maybe leave my channel in your description or homepage. My channel has been growing very slowly lately and only gained 5 subscribers in the past 2 months. I would really appreciate if you could leave my link somewhere. Thanks for reading, Coin Kid." So that's our kid. And, you know, we've had a lot of kids in the past who have kind of, you know, made their way around the channels, and they can be a little bit, you know, a little bit of pest. But this kid was super polite. And yeah, so if you guys get a chance, go check him out. It's like I said, his channel's in the description. He does lives and he does short videos, and I watched one of his lives where he had like 4 other kiddos on there doing a coin roll battle. So it was fun to watch. They were nice kids.
Well, it's fun to see him excited about the coins he gets.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's infectious. It's fun.
They were fun to watch. Yeah, it was super fun. So, and he just joined the ANA, so he's our new YN, and hopefully he enjoys it and keeps going with the hobby. Stay away from the girls.
Well, for a kid his age getting into coins, being a part of the ANA is that's awesome.
Super.
They do give awards away and all that for YNs.
Yeah, and they can earn like gosh, what are those called? They have YN auctions, and they can earn YN dollars or something like that it's called. And they actually have YouTube. They have a YouTube auction for the YNs, which is cool. I watched it a few times and watched the kids bidding on stuff, and they get some good coins in there. So yeah, it's fun. There's Michael Kittle. If you guys want to join the ANA, the information's in the description too. We talked about that in the beginning of the show. Super great deal right now. So if you've been thinking about it, now's the time to pull the trigger. All right.
Absolutely. There's no better time than now, and you know,
$5. Come on now.
heck, I'll pay the $5.
Right?
All right, we got 2020p Roosevelt Dime. This is from MTN Vaults. Behind the second T in trust, I have found 3/4 of full roll of these now.
Hey, Keith, Coin Crew, how are you doing?
And Eric.
2021. Coin Crew is a life member. I might as well be. Probably be cheaper. So, you guys see what he's talking about? Somebody else want to say something?
Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
Wow, very nice.
Wow, very nice.
Wow.
Weird trust.
Hey, no, these are cool. I mean, if you guys
They
can
are cool.
imagine, usually they have like a little clear plastic die covering and maybe on the way to putting it in there to actually mount the die and mint coins. And I guess sometimes those things can get damaged, right? The face of the die can, for some reason or another, can get damaged, and you can get a gouge.
Yeah.
There's some coins that are more famous than others for certain gouges in certain places, I guess.
Well, and the more modern stuff, I mean, the quality, it's good for us. The quality control stinks. That, and they're minting crazy amounts. So these dyes are just getting tossed around and used and abused, and you're finding chips and dye gouges and dye scratches. And so it's a dye gouge. It's a cool spot though. Probably doesn't add really any value, but fun to collect for sure. Shay would keep it.
Heck yeah.
Shay would be really excited.
Yeah.
Shay, so I don't know how many of you knew Ken Peavy, but Shay is Ken's doppelganger. Ken always got super excited about everything. Didn't matter how minor it was or anything like that. So, and that's awesome, and things like this, especially for new collectors just starting out in errors and stuff, they find stuff like this and it hooks them and they're like, that's it. So
Yeah, if you think about exactly how things like this happen, I mean, it all has everything to do with the human error element to it. You could be a mint employee sitting there polishing the dies or doing whatever you need to do with them, and you inadvertently hit it with a tool that you had in your hand. So that's how stuff like this happens, and it just, if you think about it, it's interesting, and it just shows you that as technologically advanced that we are, stuff like this is still happening.
Good looking coin.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
really one of the things I like to point out, and people don't always think about this way. And Professor Peavy did tell me about this.
Hi.
But it was the fact that we all have these coin albums, and we work feverishly to get one of each and put them in their little coin album. But I like to have a little bit more depth to my collection. I'll have the album. That's a good goal. A second goal is maybe a whole die progression of die chips to go along with a particular year, or a whole bunch of years, or a number of the doubled dies for the entire series, or a 10-year run. Or, these are things that add depth to your collection and build excitement, and also, keep you busy. They are fun to find and just build all that excitement, because every little bit of excitement that you add to your day and your treasure hunting and finds is energy going forward. So to learn more about those things helps you learn.
So one way, you guys, that that this is a die gouge and not damage. I mean, it is damage to the die, but it's on the die. So is that those devices that you see there, RUST in the photo, those on the die are sunk in. And where that die gouge is the field of the die. So it's on the die, it's above those devices. So whatever it was scraped across the die, and it wouldn't go down into the devices. So you see that raised area, because metal, it was a gouge in the die. And so anything sunk in the die is going to be raised on the coin. So to see that behind the devices like that and raised, that's a pretty good indication.
Yeah, there's, I get Paula, right? We get maybe 15 different emails almost every day where somebody's like, hey, is this something on my coin? Yeah. And most of the time it's incuse and trenched, and there's metal movement, and that just wouldn't happen at the strike time. It's just not going to happen. You don't have that type of movement in metal, really. So from the face of a flat die hitting the coin, right? All that metal's moving into the inside the die there and towards the outer edge. So
Exactly, Joey K.
really being able to tell the difference just by thinking about it for a minute. How could this have happened to the die before it struck the coin? Will really help you determine whether or not you have some damage on your coin.
Keith, I'm going to be 55 in August too. Woohoo! Party at Angel and Keith's house. Sorry, I just saw that in chat. Yes, exactly, Joey. Like the speared bison gouge. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All right. Very cool. What am I doing here? Okay. Sorry, you guys. This slideshow thing is new for us, so I'm just getting used to it. From Pedro Z, 1988 Lincoln sent. Hi again to all. Is this the real 1988 P Strong G FS 901? I found this penny coin roll hunting in a customer bankroll. Sometimes I get bankrolls and I don't discriminate any roll. I took the last picture with my microscope.
Well, it's not going to do very much for you finding things if you don't open them.
That's right. Not bad shape. Some doo-doo a little bit. Doo-doo.
Some crud.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Boom.
That's it.
Yeah.
Second one in 2 weeks, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're out there.
So
Is this the Denver?
This is
Or
a
the
Philly.
Philly. So
Which one's rare? Is it the Denver or is it the Philly that's rare?
Philly.
I haven't found either one of them, so.
They're both pretty tough. I've looked at many thousands of Denvers and haven't found one.
So if you look at the shape of the G, you see the serif, you see the flare at the bottom, and you also get a little nub at the top. At the top of the vertical line of G. And so the other one just sort of goes straight up. I mean, it curves a little bit and then it goes straight up and there's no serif on either part of it. So, and the location is also kind of a giveaway.
A little different. Mm-hmm.
The G is sort of hovering halfway over the bottom tip of the memorial base, and that's a good sign.
And it's very bold.
It's nice. So, it's the closer FG.
So you guys will see this a lot referred to as a 88 or 88D wide AM.
Mm-hmm.
Why they ever started calling, I think we talked about this the last time we had one of these. It drives me nuts that they even call it that, because the normal reverse on the 88 P and D is the A and the M are wide. The difference in this is it's the RDV006, right? Reverse design variety 006. And the difference is in the initials. And I think there's also something in the little bushes or whatever those are at the bottom of the memorial. I think there's a difference in those two. But what you really want to look at is the designer's initials, the FG.
I should have threw an 88 up there next to it so they could see
next to it, right?
I'll do that next time.
Oh, like a normal one?
Yeah.
So, and these are hard to find. They are very hard to find.
I haven't found one yet.
But when you're looking for them, don't even look at the A and M in America, because like I said, they're referred to as a wide AM, but the normal is a wide AM. It's all in the initials. So.
And Joey, I think this one might have had a little hit right there at the upper nub.
Yeah, I think so. Or it's got a little bit of
corrosion or something in there. Some crud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely it, though. All right.
Hey,
very, very nice find.
Yeah, you could trade that in for a $5 footlong. So
$5 foot.
And that's all we got, folks.
That's it. Wow.
from someone something. Short and sweet, you guys.
What,
We had
180 emails, and
we had a ton of emails, but you know,
the rest of
sometimes
it was
it's
damaged.
sink or swim around here.
Mm-hmm.
And just to let you know, Shay, Michael Kittle's now sending his emails to referring.
Oh, great,
to
great.
I just answered one today. He said to me last night or the night before, "Oh, by the way, Paula, I got an email and I gave him your email."
Wait,
Hey.
Orgulo, you're Pedro Z, you little snake in the grass, you?
I'm Pedro.
He's using an alias. Well, you just put Orgulo in there.
That's okay.
Oh yeah,
Vote Pedro.
he's
No
been
voting, Michael.
he's been living in the Big Apple way too long. It's time for him to get out.
I was complaining to Michael Kittle about the floating roof. I said, if I get one more floating roof question.
We got 4 of them this week.
I know.
Or how about the missing initials reverse?
I know.
69D
Yeah.
to go
We
along with
actually
the floating
had a
roof.
question. Somebody said they found one in chat. So for
I
those of you
still can't believe that that's a cherry picker's guide.
I cannot believe it is.
I'm
either.
like that is straight up garbage.
It is one of my pet peeves.
For all you missing initials 69D
Floating
lovers
roofs.
out there, yeah, my condolences.
Yeah,
They are very common.
They are so common, and not just on the 69Ds, but especially on the 69Ds.
In my honest opinion, I think they'll get rid of that variety out of the.
Well, they should. There's no question about it. All that is there was something on the dies, and during the maintenance of the dies, they took them off, saw something they didn't like, whether it was a clash or something like that, and they abraded the crap out of that die. And because those areas are close, closer to the fields and closer to the perimeters of the coins and stuff, those on the dies, they abraded that area off. And that's all it is. It's an over-abraded die.
You'll find some examples with heavy die file lines.
Yes.
Which helps support,
Find one in a BU condition and you may have something. But
or an already slabbed one.
Yeah, or an already slabbed one. Yeah, I mean, if you can find a good grade one for a decent price that's already slabbed, if you can get it for cheap enough, that's the way I would pick it up, because I don't think it's going to be a cherry picker's variety anymore. I think that they're going to get rid of it.
Yeah, Kittle, you're right, man. To go along with the 36D 3.5 leg and all the other 3-leg variants.
2 feather varieties.
Yeah. And what's the other one? The detached leg 05
Walking Liberty,
Bison.
missing initials.
22-week D.
There's going to be a lot of delistings out there. People are not going to be happy they're 3-legged buffaloes, not.
I don't think that one will go bye-bye. I think that one will
No, they won't. It's way
popular,
too
and
mainstream.
And there's just it's
people pay too much money.
The fact that there are so few of them, I mean, they're not a lot of them around. I think that they probably over-abraded that die, struck a certain amount more after that, and then just got rid of the die. I don't think they struck a lot of coins after that from it. So that's different. I don't know why it's different, but it is. I don't know.
A lot of people feel that way. Even Chris Rhodes doesn't care for them.
Yeah, I mean, I am not into those. I don't know.
I'm more into the 42/1 Merc, the 18/7. Is that Buffalo? San Francisco, right? And there's also one in the Standing Liberty Quarter series too. That's pretty. I like those because those overdates, man. They're just on a league of a different level when you compare to a braided die, buffaloes and that sort of thing.
Thanks, Michael. Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew.
I guess I have to add that. I have to add that code to our
43 war nickel too.
43/2. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, and it's so funny because that 69D floating roof and missing FG seem to be like really popular because I don't think there's a day that goes by that somebody doesn't post something about it, because there's so many being found, because they're everywhere. They are everywhere. So anyway,
I'm just curious how much one of those. I mean, in a 65, wow.
yeah, in BU
They
condition.
sell for about $200 to $300
in BU condition, because they are hard to find in BU condition.
Did you say BU or PU?
PU? In PU.
Yeah.
Well, Vern, I wouldn't turn it down if you're gonna give it to me. I wouldn't turn that down. Heck no.
If I found a few of them in a BU roll, I would send it in. If they came back 65, 66, that's free easy tendies. I wouldn't hold on to them. Yeah. Some of them.
As long as people are still buying them and they're still attributing them as a cherry picker variety.
Until they don't attribute them.
Until they don't attribute them.
Until they don't attribute. Yeah. Along with some of those later dated Walking Liberty $50 that are double die Obverses that barely look like double dies. So
I think that there have been enough new Lincoln Cent varieties found, like really good ones since then, that I don't think it's going to hold its position. I think that it's going to be booted.
Which one?
The 69D.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to be booted because there's just been so many new ones. I mean, there are some amazing Shield Scent double dies. And and I'm talking DDOs.
Hey, Shay, you're like this. I found a 1868 2-cent in a dealer's case, and it just came back an FS 303 XF 45.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're speaking Shay's language.
Very nice, Keith. Keith added a BAM 11 GSA soft pack to his collection. Very nice. He's got a seated quarter. He probably doesn't have it anymore, but he had it in his store. I want that seated quarter so bad, but whatever.
It's actually going to great collections. So
yours is? Of course it is. Where else would it go?
So I'll send you a link for it, and you guys can look at it.
Adam sells some amazing coins on great collections, you guys. Just so you know. Sean Ridge.
That works.
Sean Ridge.
There's only one, except no substitutes, right? It's like sugar-free gum.
Sean Ridge.
Yeah. That is correct. If there's even just a little speck of the initials, then they won't attribute it. Now, I say that, but there are certain two-feather buffaloes that have clearly half a feather that they will attribute to feather. So, I don't know. That
it depends on who's grading them that day, making that determination.
Yeah, for the FGs, they just shouldn't be there at all.
The Kennedys. I mean, there's a multitude of various dates outside of the ones that are recognized as FS attributions. Like 73, I saw a 73 out there. I'm like, man, there's so many of these.
Mm-hmm.
There's other dates that haven't been.
So Sterling said, "I have a most likely stupid question." No, but you
questions are stupid.
But you did a stupid thing, Sterling. I keep coppers just for the copper. I found a 59D red cent. It had a bit of schmutz on it. When I cleaned it off, it is white metal under the schmutz. Why is that? Well, what'd you use?
It's not schmutz, that's smut. Like, dirty magazines.
Doesn't really matter anymore because you cleaned it. What'd you use, Sterling?
It's called a clean spot.
The clean spot.
The spot underneath, what I'm thinking it is, because I see this sometimes on wheats when I'm going through them. If it has like a little spot on it, I think sometimes that's a little bit of a toning spot, which can kind of turn that whitish color. And I think that's what it is. It's probably some kind of little bit of a toning.
Well, yeah, because whatever the schmutz was reacted with that copper.
Yeah.
And then you put the cleaning solution on. Oh, use your fingernail. So yeah, it was probably a booger. It was COVID. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry, YouTube. It wasn't COVID.
Stop saying.
I'm sorry.
We can't take you anywhere.
We can't say that word.
Okay, so don't clean your coins, because once you clean your coins, everybody can tell it's been cleaned because there's a nice little clean spot on it now.
It was poo, I'm sure he said. It probably was poo.
Especially copper. Copper is reactive to anything you throw at it, so
yeah, super reactive. And then if you try to clean it with any kind of chemical, that chemical reacts to whatever's on the booger on that coin reacting to the copper. So it's all
I wouldn't even use acetone on a mid-state copper.
Yeah.
I have seen
have gloves so you don't put more fingerprints on the coins.
No glove, no love.
If you
that's what she
rub
said.
Something, even if I can scratch a coin with these gloves just by rubbing it for a minute, and you get little fine hairline scratches. So even putting it in and out of a plastic flip can give you some wear, right? And so you got to be careful. It just depends on the highest quality coins that you have. You want to treat them as good stewards to keep their quality at that height. Please don't send us any pictures with a coin between your fingers, because I will harass you and I'll take your photo and
or don't send us pictures of your coin in the flip. Take your coin out of the flip.
Yeah. Take it out of the flip, but use gloves.
Use gloves.
And put it on you can get
no photos like this.
Oh, Joey. You're funny.
You can get this cork board from Walmart for like $1 for a yard of it. It's cheap. You can cut it in little squares. You can take pictures on it.
You can buy a cheap little mouse pad and cut it up. Glue it onto an old.
A quick note: I have seen, and I'm not saying anybody should ever do this, I have seen people use xylene to get some of the crud off Lincoln cents. I would not.
I wonder how many people have suffocated to death from that stuff, though.
It is.
I'll just use it.
It's very toxic, but
extremely toxic, and it only works on BU coins that have never been seen the light of day. If you need to get a little bit of wax off or something like that,
a little bit of the green,
a little roly-poly, it will react to circulated copper and anything that's on those circulated coins. It will react to that and it will destroy it.
Like I said, I'm not saying do that, but I'm just saying I have seen people.
Yeah, but never use it. I mean, if you put it on if there's any contaminant on the coin, that it will react to that. And if you're not a chemist and you don't know what's on the coin, you don't know how it's going to react to whatever chemical you're using. Just don't do it. There's very few coins that are worth even trying to do something.
I mean, if you've checked them thoroughly for for varieties and you're sure they're not, and then play with them. You know, look at just see how so everything that you hear of will completely destroy it.
Yeah.
So,
And if you have a great coin, there are professionals out there. If you have a great coin, you can send it in for conservation. Now, is that technically cleaning? Probably. But they know what they're doing.
Back with a details grade.
They know what they're doing, you know.
Cleaned grade. I mean, you know.
It can if they go to conserve it and they unveil an old cleaning, you'll get a details grade.
I have a little note on that. I sent some coins to Annex, and they have an option where you can have them conserve your coins. It's like $30, and they'll do the whole submission for $30. Mm-hmm. And if you got some coins, like I had some that had some crud on it that I purchased from a dealer's stock, and they were really nice varieties. And I thought, well, shoot, I'm just going to have Annex do it, and they'll just, you know, conserve the coin and hopefully get the crap off of there safely so I don't ruin my coin. So
just don't do it. You're going to hear all kinds of people out there telling you to use baking soda, vinegar, salt, all kinds of things, and they swear by them. Your coin can't come out clean, but you'll never get the original skin back on it. You'll never get the original luster. First thing you clean off a coin when you clean a coin is any numismatic value. So just don't do it. It's better. I would rather have a dirty, grungy, nice variety than a variety on a cleaned coin. Any day. So
you ruin the patina. Take that off.
So you got any thoughts on that, Sean? You're being very quiet.
No, it just kind of reminds me of the crappy clock that I saw in an antique store that had like $6 Morgan and lucite. I was like, oh yeah, there's 1 cc in there. Well, it was a 1884, but still, it's a cc.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm having like daymares right now.
I mean, on the other hand, you know, it does give you an opportunity to buy a cleaned coin that you never may be able to afford, like, you know.
Yeah, that $1804 you've been looking for.
For a couple bucks.
Yeah, harshly cleaned. Why spend $200K when you could buy this one for $50?
Yeah.
Sean, am I mistaken? Did Ian Russell actually purchase those 3 coins for himself or for Great Collections?
Like the 13 V nickel and a few others?
Yeah. Because I think I watched World Numismatic, the channel this morning, and he did a video on it.
Yeah.
And he said that Ian Russell bought them. So I don't. Like $13 million, what he bought him for.
Yeah, he's big money, isn't he?
Oh, I'm sure he has the money.
It's probably it's more than just collectibles to him. It's probably a little bit of financial backing for the company too. So
good.
But I mean, whatever floats your boat. If you got the financial power to. Yeah. Anyways,
94S, right? You had the 94S, the 13.
Yeah, the Dime.
Then the what's the other one he has? The 80.
I don't care. It's
flowing hair or whatever it is.
It's so expensive.
I'm just reading the chat. They're so funny.
Yeah.
They're just having a good old time in there. You bring up
Cindy, there was a half Dime that was details graded. I think it sold like 3-4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. It was it had crud on it, and someone went to town with the what is it, that Tarnex paste or whatever it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Very nice, Dana.
When I was just starting out, I was able to get a 1864 small date. Not small date. Small. Oh my God.
Small motto.
Small motto. Thank you.
Hey, we're here to pick each other up.
Yes, thank you.
Mike Kimbrew, so you can send us pictures to our email about that.
It's $35
Hey,
for a small motto.
now what grade was it?
I remember when you got that. I
yeah.
remember when you got
Wait, was the word "we" pretty flat on there, or
No, it's all. No, it was
like you could read the whole
the
motto?
whole thing. Yeah, I got the
Oh,
whole
that's
thing.
awesome.
I remember when you got that.
That's a nice cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, people and dealers don't usually miss those.
I think he just wanted to help a guy out. Like,
See you later, Scott.
Time to say goodnight.
Have a wonderful
Good night, Scott.
I think he consigned himself to the fact that he was never going to sell it.
We have
to
giveaways.
anybody.
Don't leave too early.
Yeah, we got a giveaway, so don't leave. Can you stay a little bit? Why don't we do the
Yeah,
giveaway?
let's do it.
Scott,
Let's do it.
can you hang it out for a minute, Scott? Adam's going to do a giveaway.
Oh, BMP, that's an interesting question. There's not a damn hat in the world that would fit my big ass head.
Look, these.
Does that answer your question? Yeah, I have to
He
shop
wore
at
it once or
plus
twice.
size hat store.
He liked
So-
our old hat better.
Boom!
we're
Look at
gonna
that.
be
You,
giving away
you guys
a
looking
group-
for a lighted magnifier? Look no further.
It really
have-
is the best. I have to admit.
I love mine, but Shay has one of these too, and I have to say I kind of like it, but they're weird.
Yeah,
Ooh. I think I had one of those back in the day.
great
Little
for
microscope.
RPMs.
Yeah.
It's got
Little
60
microscope. But everything's backwards.
Yeah, it is backwards. It's
It's a
confusing as hell.
So we're gonna.
Oh, what's a good?
Adam's gonna think of a question. He's gonna give that away. You
But the
guys
one-
make sure that you come back next week because I think Sean might be over there. That Sean might be giving a microscope away. I think I heard a rumor.
Yeah. I have a beautiful USB Celestron. That's it. Going to one lucky person. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we're going to wrap up the season of education and
December.
all that great stuff.
So the
Yes.
one that Adam has is got a UV light for currency.
Yeah, mine does too.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I love those. It's my favorite one. So
Hey, Mike,
those are awesome.
I'm gonna post the email in chat. Well,
Okay.
I was, and then I screwed that
The
up.
info. One moment, please. Sean's putting info.
Info at live.
I got your info for you, and there it is.
Thank
So,
you.
And while he's doing that and Adam's figuring out a question to ask you guys, I just want to say thanks again for coming here and spending your Monday night with us. We appreciate you guys so much. Lots of streams that you could be watching, and to hang out with us is an honor. So thank you very
it
much.
really is. Yeah, thank you guys.
And all your questions that you send us and your emails. And don't forget, we have a Facebook group too, Coin Q&A. Make sure you answer the membership questions and agree to the rules. There's no right or wrong answer in the membership question. Just make sure you answer them. And you can post your questions there 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Oh, blinky, blinky. Here I go. Can I put my hat on now, Shay?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Adam. You do your thing. I'm gonna put my hat on. Shay, you gonna put your hat on?
The Grande Poobah, Christopher Kringle.
Ho ho ho! And if you join our Facebook group, you'll get to see my jib jabs that I post for Christmas.
I put it in the private chat. What do you think? Is that a good question?
Hang on. Let me see. Private chat.
I find
That's
that
a
question.
tough
I
one.
find that question to be highly offensive, Adam. Are you sure that's PG?
That's a tough one.
I don't think it's that tough.
Oh my god. Cherry pickers guy. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You're really gonna make him work for this one, aren't you?
My last
Right. Wait for my go in chat. Adam's going to ask the question. Only guess one time, you guys. Only once. Don't retract your answer because that counts as an answer. So only one guess. Put your answer in and walk away.
Oh,
What?
hey.
Yes.
What?
What's that, Shay? Rick?
Rick, maybe not. It's okay. No worries. What was the question? Oh, that's true.
Oh.
That's true. He's got to think of another one.
1 second. Sorry.
One moment, please. One moment, please.
This
This isn't rehearsed, you guys. This is live. We don't rehearse this. Where's the question?
But
We're getting it, Scoop.
doing a giveaway is like negotiating with a pirate, and you must be very careful.
Uranus. That's not the answer, Wendy. That's the answer in Ida's streams. Uranus. And Ida Herring is on every morning, you guys, at the butt crack of dawn. If you guys don't know who she is, she's amazing. Check her out, Ida Herring. We have coffee every morning with her, and it's super fun. She does giveaways, and we chit chat, and it's a lot of fun. She's one of our moderators. She's one of our moderators too. But we love all you guys. Check each other out. I mean, your channels or each other. I don't care. Whatever.
What do you say,
We might make a love connection. Yeah, love. I actually caught the end of Ida today. I didn't. I was not feeling good. Question is, what's the question, right, Coin Crew?
We're getting it. We're getting it.
He's getting it. Patience, please. Check out Uranus. You guys are going to get me in trouble. Look at Shay. He's already like, Paula, shut up. Shut up, Paula. I'm his. I'm going to give Shay a nervous breakdown.
We are
pushing the limits. I'm pushing the limits. Sorry, Coin Kid, if you're in
Okay, here we go. All right. Hold on.
13 now.
What year was season 3 of Facts of Life?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I was probably like 11.
What was the dog's name in Back to the Future?
You take the good, you take the bad, you take the and then you had the facts of life. Okay, what was the question, Adam?
I'm typing in.
Wait, you guys, you can't start answering.
There's only one answer, so if that's
No,
your answer.
stop. That wasn't really the question.
They're answering.
Okay, I put it in the private.
That wasn't really the question.
Is that a good one in the private chat?
Okay, wait. Don't answer anymore. Stop. Okay, wait. I'm going to put go. And if you guys put the wrong answer in, that's going to be your answer. So do you want to ask the question and I'll type go?
They are answering facts of life.
Okay, wait.
Okay. What is the mintage of the 1909 VDB matte proof?
Ooh.
I'm going to give it a second before I type go so that you guys can. What's the mintage of the 1909 VDB matte proof?
And that's a penny, by the way.
Yep.
You know, for the longest time, I called it BVD, kind of like the old underwear company from the 80s.
You want to see something from me?
No, I really don't. If you're going to show us your undies, I don't want nothing to do with that.
We don't have it yet. Keep going, everybody. Oh, I think we have it. I see it. I see it.
I don't know where I put it. I don't know where it is. Ken made me a pair of underwear out of a priority shipping thing, and he put 1909.
Does everybody have that one as the top one?
Yeah.
Oh, let me chat it to you and see if you got it.
I don't know, Joe Sharp. It had to be sometime in the 80s.
What are you chatting to us?
Person with the right answer.
Oh, is that the right one?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not seeing it. Hold on.
If you're looking in the red book, it has the total proofs, I think, doesn't it?
I have 420.
Because there's a regular non-VDB proof, right? Is there?
No.
Yeah.
Or it's just a VDB matte
Vintage
proof?
of 420 pieces total.
Michael said, get them red books out. Michael said, some sources say 420, some sources say 1194.
Yeah.
Oh, so which one is?
Yeah, Adam, which one is it? Can you remind us again?
Well, Empyrean's in Guam. So you're sending that to Guam.
Oh my God, he won the last one. Does he know another one?
But since there's two possible answers, BMP is the first with 1194.
Okay.
So I will send.
I think Empyrean already has one of the magnifiers. I already sent him one.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
He wants one for each eye.
You want another Empyrean? Do you want another magnifier?
Where you at, Empyrean?
BMB says send it to the Coin Kid.
Send it to the
Oh,
Coin
that's
Kid.
cool.
Well,
Yeah,
hang
that's cool.
on.
I think we have to get parents' permission for that.
Oh, I think you're right.
He's 14.
Is he 14?
Yeah. So what are we doing?
Oh, he says, can we give it to Mrs. Ida? That's what
Yeah, we can send it to Ida. So I'm going to send. So Empyrean will send that to Ida.
I'll just send it to Ida. How's that?
That's fine. Thanks, Empyrean. And BMP, send us an email to our email, please, with your information. Since I think that's only fair, since there are two. Red Book has 1194 for the 1909 VDB proof. Regular 1909 proof is higher, Michael Kittle said.
Mm-hmm.
Some sources say 420. Okay, well, anyway, so Empyrean got 420, BMP got 1194. Like I said, this wasn't rehearsed, so I think it's only fair that we give one to Imperium and 1194.
Do you have another one, Paula? Do you have one?
I'm going to find something.
Okay.
I actually think I have. What am I looking for? Thought we had an extra strike at Rich.
Oh.
Or Adam, you could give yours to BMP and Ida can wait on hers.
It says right here, can you send that to Coin Kid and I'll have one I'll send to Mrs. Ida.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we got a little.
Who said that? I'm getting lost now. What's going on?
Empyrean says, can you send it to Coin Kid and I'll have one and I'll send that to Mrs. Ida. So yeah, I guess he's going to send his to Mrs. Ida.
Okay, but BMP wanted his sent to Ida or Coin Kid too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just send it to Coin Kid.
So you know what? I'll just put a little package together for the Coin Kid. How about that, you guys?
You know, it's funny. Ida's ended up with like 3 magnifiers at her house. Where did the third one come from?
So should I send this one to Ida then?
Did I see Amanda in here? Is Amanda in here? Kittle's sister? I thought I saw Kittle's sister in here. Yes, she is. Hey, Amanda. Aloha. All right, cool.
So send mine to Ida?
No. You're sending yours to Coin Kid.
Okay, and then you're still going to make a separate little bag for him also.
Okay. I have his email. I don't know if he's still in the chat. He's probably not. Coin Kid, are you still here? I don't think so. Hit the share. Hey, Mark Coins. Hey, everybody. Oh, people must be done streaming. People are coming in. You guys, thank you so much for coming in. You're a little late. We already looked at our coins. We're almost done. We have his email, so we'll email.
I'll just send it to CoinKid. Just send me the information.
I will. I have to email him though, because I don't think
Okay.
he's in anymore. Probably. So, thank you everybody for coming in. My little
Yes, thank you, everybody. Keep sending your emails. Keep searching those coins.
Keep sending your emails in for sure. If you don't know what to do, if you want to send a question, you don't know what to do, we do have a video on our channel that tells you all the steps you need, or the best way to go about sending us a question with your pictures. We appreciate all you guys. Hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and click the bell. Hey, Amy, how's it going? You still have I do, Vern. Thanks everybody for coming. So we will see you next Monday, and then we have the following Monday off, but we will be live next Monday. Thank you everybody for spending your Monday night with us. We really appreciate you.
Take care.
See ya.
Ciao.